Okay, let's break this wall. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, my team is kind of.
What if
It's
we
just like waiting.
I mean, you said my team, but why didn't you say calm, break the wall?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
See, you got a lot of copium going on inside of that brain of yours. You're like, damn, my team, my team, my team. But is it really your team, or is it you?
I mean, they don't. They're not taking any initiative, but I
Neither
guess
are
I can.
you.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
mean,
blame them for not taking initiative if you're not going to take initiative yourself.
but at least I'm breaking it. They're not even doing anything, you know.
I mean, they're watching the heaven
That's
peak from the fade. That's what they think is the
Oh,
right play, but they don't know what the
okay.
right play is.
Okay, I'll guess. I'll just like. Yeah,
See,
I'm
like
afraid of
you're
like.
constantly blaming your team, right? Instead of yourself. Like I don't give a what they're doing. What did I do? What can I do to make this speed up this process faster? I want my wall broken, so I'm gonna ask them to break the wall. I want XYZ done, so I'm gonna ask for it, right? It's like you know when you're in a relationship and whether it's the guy or the girl and they're sitting there looking at you and they're pissed off and you're like, what did I do wrong? They said nothing, I'm fine, and you're like, well,
No, yeah, you're right. No,
well
that's actually good.
what am I supposed to do? Like
That is good. Yeah,
am I a mind reader? Right?
that is good.
That's
Yeah,
essentially
good.
what you're doing, except with your ranked teammates. If you're enjoying the content, feel free to join my Discord server, linked below. This is where you can win a free coaching session for yourself, or you can subscribe and get a bunch of other benefits, like the ability to watch every single coaching session I've ever done. You can get your tracker reviewed live on stream, or you can sit in with me while I break down pro players' gameplay and explain why they do the things that they do. Or maybe you just want to enter sub wars and destroy some of my other subscribers live on stream. Anyways, enough selling out. Have a good one. Are we force buying here? Are we forcers?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even plant. I don't remember why we did that.
Yeah, if you get plant down, you can just go Stinger full armor with utility. I'm totally fine for that, but if you don't get bomb down, you shouldn't really force. Bomb down equals force. Bomb not down equals not force. Okay, we ended up bailing out and going frenzy.
It's a little bit of a force.
I don't know. How much money are we spending here? Not really. It's no force at all. It's just us buying a frenzy. All right, we're good. I'm fine with that. We're still getting 2200. We have full utility.
Wait, I got light shield as well.
I would not buy the light armor. It's pretty much a waste, right? Because then you're going to be going... So the reason why you don't buy light armor here is when you think about it, okay? So let's like slow this down so I'll tell you exactly how much you have. What, you're spending 450 on top of the 26, so it's 4150. And then what, you're going to have like 3750. So you're basically not going to be able to buy full armor rifle going into the next round. And full armor is really important when you're going against weapons that are worse. Because chip damage and stuff like that sort of things. Like for example, let's say you go against a Spectre going in the next round and they one headshot you and then double body shot you. Now you're dead because you had light armor, right? So it's really important going into that third round that you want to be able to full buy. So you kind of just sacrifice the second round unless you're full buying. I don't even think buying a sheriff unless you're a jet or arena is really good. But when you're on a support character, you just want to have full utility and full armor going into the next round. Just kind of buy a classic and stick together and death ball and like look for ult orbs. Or do some really funky strat and hope to steal stuff from people. I don't do excuses here. I don't give a shit if your parents are asleep. God damn, that was dumb. How do I VOD myself effectively? Drop your ego and look at things objectively. Okay, so as a person with like support utility, you probably should not be hard holding this angle. Just letting you know. You also shouldn't be crouching on this angle, because it's like a medium range gunfight and it just limits your mobility options in reality, right? So the way you want to approach it is like, if you're a support character, hard holding this, probably not your best play, just let you know. Your utility is more valuable in the mid round and that sort of thing than everybody else's. So like if your Phoenix or Neon want to hold it, sure, let them. But you, probably not. Unless you're double holding it with something you call for a double hold, okay?
Yeah, makes sense.
And also, you don't move forward. So when, okay, let's say for instance in the future you do hold this, you don't move forward until your teammate's already up here at this corner.
Okay, yeah, just to like be like careful.
Yeah. So this is something that a lot of people do with support utility actually. So how often have you seen, let's say you're going, this is the most, you're gonna know this, okay? You ever play Sova on this map? You ever...
No, I want to get into Sova, but I'm scared of learning all the lineups and shit.
Have you ever seen a Sova drone down like this, and then the teammate literally sitting right under it, and then getting jumping shotgunned?
Yep.
Yeah, right? And then you're like, wow, why didn't you just wait for the drone? Yeah, you essentially just didn't wait for the drone.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good, yeah, okay.
It's all good. Chat, listen to my words, please. You should have looked to the right behind side. Okay. So whenever you're using an initiator utility, you should have dogs planned out in your head. Like fade dogs or whatever you're trying to clear, right? So if I'm skydogging, I can clear everything. You just trolled, right? I can go from
Like a
there.
route?
Yeah, you should have a route, right? So it's like I'm going like this. I'm clearing close left, clearing behind flower, clearing there, and then I'm jumping. I'm clearing both. You notice how I literally cleared every angle from back here? Meanwhile, you walked up, you dogged, and you like cleared like 2 angles total, right? You should have a route planned in your head of what you're trying to clear and what you're trying to do with it. If that makes sense, right?
Wait, my earphone fell out. Okay. Yeah.
It's like the same thing with pathing as a duelist, right? You know when a jet's dashing in, she has a general idea of what she's trying to clear and where she's trying to go.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing with initiator utility. Like, why is utility any different?
You gotta jump into it.
Low elo, fade sky. Yeah, you learned something today. You do indeed have to jump, switch your pump to drop it.
Yeah, that was.
This also, okay, we'll talk about bomb plants on split. If you're going to plant anywhere on split, when it comes to split, typically this guy just planted right here. Like, it doesn't even make sense, right?
Yeah,
the plant spots on split are right here and right here. This plant spot should only be used if you're getting pressured heavily, but if your teammate's planting, you shouldn't be staring at a wall. I don't know.
What language does Discord bots?
I don't know, whatever language he decided to make the bot in.
Gabe.
Okay, this is troll. We're ulting before we've taken any space or gotten any information off the start, and they're just gonna get broken.
Is it not good for like taking space on site or something?
But like,
is that not a thing?
There's so many angles you have to clear, and they're all gonna be bunched up, and they're gonna turn a corner into somebody that's just holding the angle, right? So like, create pressure, dog, and then like ult from there, right? Dog first, and then like go in with an ult, right? Like ulting right away, and if you are ulting, you shouldn't go into dog, right? If you're ulting, you should just flash, right? This is called layering utility, and like how to layer utility properly. You have something that's going out that they actively have to shoot at. So since they have to be shooting at the crosshair, it means they're looking right at the bird too, right?
Yeah.
So you just flash them. You get them off the corner, and then you run it down into sight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing in your...
I'm gonna flash it.
These kids are so mad.
Deep work, middle?
I mean, yeah, you guys like don't talk, and then you wonder what's going on, and then like instead of like when you break this wall, you broke one layer of the wall. When there's a sage wall, okay, this is like my biggest pet peeve in ranked. There's a sage wall. Just because there's a tiny little crack doesn't mean we can now go through it. Like, all you've done is introduce a crossfire. Break the rest of the fucking wall. Right?
I guess I didn't want to. I don't like wasting like my. Should I just? Is it fun to use your pistol for the sage wall? Like, is that?
Sure. I don't know what you really mean by wasting ammo. What are you saving it for next year?
No, because the stinger like ammo just goes so fast.
How many times have you gotten to 0 ammo on a stinger?
Actually, quite a few.
I just don't know how you do that. What do you just like not like you kill somebody with a stinger, then you pick up their better weapon? No.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if you're worried about it, yeah, you can break it with a classic. You can break it with your knife. I don't care. Just break multiple portions of the wall, and then also dog from mid. It's better to dog than like flash around the corner. I mean, I guess you can play with brimstone and you want to flash here, but your dog could have like cleared every close angle, right?
Yeah.
Think about this, right? It's like, okay, I'm worried about mid angles.
No, the word that I have is like with a flash I can immediately try and trade him, but if you push it or do you think like, okay, wait, are you not supposed to push with the dog? Are you supposed to wait till the dog clears and then you go?
Yeah, the dog clears the corners, right? And then once the corner's been cleared, you're then allowed to push. If he spaces improperly with the dog, then it's like whatever.
How are you supposed to space with the dog? Like, are you supposed to go up to the corner after the dog's cleared the corner, etc.?
Well, that's like hard to explain because it's like situational. But the whole idea of like scaling with the dog is like, okay, the dog's cleared this. All right, now I can walk around the corner because it's like completely clear, right? I don't have to worry about anything anymore. Wait, why did we? Okay, wait.
Flashing.
Okay, I'm curious. Okay, when you're flashing this, why are you flashing this like right now? I'm not saying it's terrible, but like, don't you want to aggressively take space once you're flashing with this? Because you're kind of flashing it, forcing them off the angle. By the time they're done being blind, they're gonna be back on the angle. Like this guy's already back on the angle, forcing you to second flash already now. Like there's nobody pushing up with the flash, and nobody taking space, and it's because like you say I'm flashing, but it's like, hey Neon, what if you just said at the start of the run, hey Neon, I'm gonna flash here right away. Can you just run up with it?
Yeah, I thought Phoenix was peeking ramp though. I think so. I just thought he could have like peeked it. I don't know if that's true though, but Would you recommend just? Would you
I'm
recommend
telling
flashing
you,
left first?
I'm telling you to come up with a strategy at the start of the round.
Okay. Would you recommend flashing left? Is that a good strat?
What do you mean, like flashing here?
Yeah, for ramp or like whatever that place is called.
Why does that matter? Wait, what?
Because someone might be.
I'm
peeking
talking
there.
about your flash here and how it needs to have objective behind it.
Yeah, no, I get you, but do you think it's good to just like have someone peek ramp first and then do it, type of thing?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Like if you want to, you can coordinate something. You can have your neon stun here and then flash around this corner, and then your
Yep.
neon's running into sight, and you don't have to worry about the ramp at all.
Yeah,
Right?
I get you. It's just kind of a waste of flash.
I mean, the problem is that it's a wasted flash because nobody's capitalized off it. Like the flash
Yeah.
itself is objectively fine, but like there's nobody there with it, you know?
Ready?
Oh look, we set up a
guide
comp.
shot.
Team's ready. We dog through.
Flashing back.
Get
there.
slowed, but we're 5 running out. We're trying to 5 run out B main instead of like do anything productive. And then we like like you guys are wondering why you're losing, but you're quite literally every single round. I'm gonna go A. Oh, we lost A. All right, I'm gonna go B. Oh, we lost B. All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're
go
on.
back to A. Oh, I'm gonna go B. Oh, maybe we go mid once a couple times, break the wall. But you guys know everywhere is 5. You ever think of like maybe like leave a couple people be main, create some pressure, and then like break the wall here, create pressure here. Maybe have like your cipher work towards A or something. Like,
No, you're right. Yeah, I think I called that trap, but way too late. Like I think I called after this round or something.
Okay.
Yeah, here, look.
What?
what?
I think we need to bait out util. I said.
Yeah, that's not a strat. That's just like a thing that you want to do. That's like saying, hey, Breach has ult, but like then you don't come up with sort of a counter to it.
I said default or fake. Look at that.
Default
God,
or
IGL.
fake? Default where? Fake where? What do you want to do with the default? What space are you looking to take?
I could be more specific. You're right.
You're like, it'd be like if your mom said do the chores, and then you made your bed, and then she said, I wanted you to take out the trash.
Yeah, I wasn't specific. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, I have a question though. What if you like this happens to me? Okay, I actually IGL heavily sometimes. I'm like, okay, let's do this.
Okay, guys, go like here
Wait, look.
or B link. And
Uh-huh.
Just sit there, because Fade is gonna eye, and if she doesn't catch anybody, they think nobody's gonna be there, and then just walk up after Fade die. I'm gonna flash here.
Perfect.
Look at this.
And then
That's way better. Look, now everyone knows what we're trying to do. And even if they don't listen, I don't care. That's better. You tried.
Yeah,
Just go
I've
ghost
been
your friends
I've
and
been
give
going
yourself the
full.
advantage in the gunfight.
Yeah, I've been going full util on the initiator recently because I like the amount of util I get.
Okay, when you're flashing B on Skye, you need to not play here. You need to not flash,
Flash
here.
closer?
You need to flash from here, and then you also need to flash deeper and have it pop right there, right? Your objective is to get it to pop around this corner.
Okay.
So that way when it pops right here, it hits anybody that's sitting in this corner, hits anybody that's trying to enter B main, and it hits anybody that's sitting back here as well. You popped it
Yep.
right here. If they're not in B main, they could just walk into B main right after that. So for example, if somebody was playing counter flash, you flash like this, and like that's what they thought you were flashing for, right? And all of a sudden they'd be in B main, and they have a really bad timing on you.
yeah. I'm
I
gonna
guarantee you, if you like you
Where
calming
was that one smoke? Was that mid vent?
like
B.
in a good manner would have your teammates calm. Also, like, what was your intention of this flash was what?
Info?
I'm gonna flash. Neon shot.
No.
Where was that one?
Your intention of this flash is Neon, I'm gonna flash. What do you think the Neon thinks when you say that?
I think I told him to chill, did I not? Because he was about to go, and I said Neon chill.
I'm gonna
Because
flash.
look, he's like,
You said, wait, I'm gonna flash,
that?
chill. So what I'm interpreting that as a Neon player is
oh
okay,
yeah, like
I'm
wait for
supposed
the
to-
flash and then go.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
One smoke.
So it's either
Okay.
one.
I need-
this
I
is
need
a
to be more
miscom-
clear.
Mid vent?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Okay.
But every time I say that, you're like, well, actually.
Come in.
I wouldn't do that because now they're just gonna flood site. No. Now you guys are in a bad position. Yeah. So
Oh.
here's the thing, right? Okay. You flashing here, whether you like it or not, it actually gives away what your guys' play are, right? Because I see the Sage here, right? I don't know why your Sage slowed you guys off. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like you here, you flashing like this, when you physically can't push because there's a slow here, right? Tells them that you're bull CT. Now that you're bull CT, what do? They say, oh, they're bull CT. Cool. We can just go
Heaven's
ahead.
clear?
Yeah, they can just go site. And now you guys can't do anything, right? And now they have the advantageous position again. They can play peek off me. This Omen's going to TP heaven. He's going to claim heaven from you guys. Now you're just in a bad spot, right?
So would you recommend saving the flash for when we actually go on site?
No, I just recommend you peek them because they don't know you're here yet. And then
Okay.
if they don't contest it, then you can just like dog through site or flash through site. If you want to go back
Okay,
and support your teammate. But in my head, you don't even support your teammate here. You just chase his breach. Because the breach is
Okay.
running here. The Sage saw the other one, right? So you know where they both are.
Yeah.